Fight fans is actually scoring. I had to give my little insight, my little 2 cents on Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Okay, I know you guys already know the ins and outs and what haps about this situation and what's going on currently. So I'm not gonna go through and explain it. What I will say is that Anthony Joshua, it seemed like when he made the proposal, when he said what he said, as far as him wanting that $50 million guaranteed up front or whatever. uh when he said it, he was saying he was kind of being a smartass. He was kind of being, it looks to me like he was being a little sarcastic. Yes, he wanted it, but he thought he said a big enough number that it would never happen. Like, it was a sarcastic type thing. You could tell and out. Well, it looked like to me that's how he said it. You know what I'm saying? But Deontay Wilder and his team, and whoever else, came up with the money, and they sent emails to Joshua that Eddie Hearn also seen. And both of them, I know they got them emails. Eddie Hearn said that he did see them, and the whole thing was, is it real? Does he have the money? Is the money real? Is the money there? Where's it coming from? Even when a bill collector call your ass and asks for a bunch of money, they're not asking you where it's coming from. Nobody cares. When you go buy a car, you buy a house, they're not asking where that shit is coming from. This is the price. This is what you asked for. Hey, here's the money. I'm buying it. That's how things go. Especially when you ask for a certain amount of money. You put a price tag on yourself and you sold yourself, and somebody has the money to buy it. That's basically how I'm looking at the situation. So there's no way in reason that Anthony Joshua should not take this. You know what I mean? Basically, if it's not a $100 million fight and you're guaranteed $50 million, there should be no reason you should take the fight. If Deontay Wilder is such a sorry ass fighter and he has no skill and all this other bullshit, then there should be no reason that you shouldn't take the fight. And shit that Eddie Hearn and AJ says, y'all stick to like flies on shit. And I think it's the accent. Because what he says, what they say, they contradict themselves all the time. If you had a significant other, whether female or male, and they spoke to you and contradicted themselves every time they spoke to you, you wouldn't trust them. You wouldn't believe them. I'm not giving a fuck what you. If you would, then y'all are idiots, and I'm not addressing y'all. Don't come in my comment section. But nobody believes somebody that continues to contradict themselves and that continues to lie. Nobody believes them type of people, but some people. So it gotta be the accent. It gotta be the English accent. It gotta be the London accent, the British accent. It gotta be that. It has to be the accent that's making y'all just believe everything that they say. You know what I'm saying? Say it with an accent, it sounds good. You know what? They gotta be right. They said it with an accent. You guys really need to think about and analyze all the stuff that's been said out of Eddie Hearn's mouth. I really am now, and am thinking that most of this delaying has to do with Eddie Hearn, not AJ. I understand AJ said that he was basically scared to fight. Basically, he said he was scared to fight Deontay Wilder at a certain point in time, and he said maybe 2019, 2020, 2021. I do remember him saying that, and that makes him look like he's afraid. But when it comes to the shit that's being said, it's all Eddie Hearn and stopping this shit. It's Eddie Hearn. And especially when he put the $50 million tag on himself and Deontay Wilder team and came and bought that bitch, it should be no reason that he should not be taking it. It's all Eddie. And this is how gangster. I fucks with Deontay Wilder and his team and Al Hamm, all of them. I fucks with them for this reason right here. And for a lot of reasons, but this reason right here is one that I can understand that's prominent. It's coming out to me. Like, Eddie Hearn always talked about money. Money, 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 money. That's all he talked about. It's his biggest purse. It's this amount of money. He should say yes. Even motherfucking other fighters called Deontay Wilder, such as Dillian White, call him a idiot, crackhead, because he won't take a certain amount of money. Y'all don't know what his pockets look like, bruh. And if you're a smart fighter and you're smart with money, if you get a lump sum of money, you're gonna turn that money into more money. You're gonna make sure your money work for you. You're gonna make sure you have some residual income. You're gonna make sure of that. Just like fucking Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia got a clothing line. A lot of people have clothing lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do shit like that. People have real estate they put their money in. You know what I'm saying? He lives in Alabama, which is not a very expensive state at all. Like, where do you think his millions and millions and millions is going to? Really? Like, you need to sit and analyze and think about that. But all this time they was talking about money, and Eddie Hearn talking about money, not knowing that Al Heyman is the person that's backing Deontay Wilder. Bruh, your portfolio can fit in Al Heyman's sock, Eddie. Okay? Al Heyman got that dough. Al Heyman been in the game longer than you. He made more stars than you. Al Heyman got that dough. Okay? And for you to be asking where the money come from, it shouldn't be a question. And it shouldn't really matter. As long as it's legit and you know it's there, why does it matter where it came from? What do you think, they drug dealers or something? Like, what do you really think is going on? Think it's mafia money? What? Like, really? And the whole time they offering that 12.5, he gave him 4 times that amount. 12.5 plus 12.5 is what? 25. 25 and 25 is 50. He's giving you 4 times the amount that you offered him. But he the broke black motherfucker. And everybody believes it because you said it with a fucking accent. And with my man Fanon International, shout outs to Fanon International. But I know everybody's already tuned in to Fanon to Fanon International. If not, y'all need to go hit up that man page and subscribe ASAP. Like, right goddamn now. But he let the cat out the bag. Eddie Hearn ain't worth no dough like that. Eddie Hearn is worth one fight. He's worth one fight that that these motherfuckers be getting. He's worth like 2-3 mil. That's it. So where did you get the 12.5 million that you was fucking offering? You was going to get it out the fight and give it to him. You wasn't even offering no guaranteed money straight up, but you offering where the cheese. But you asking where the cheese at. Oh man, AJ should stop letting Eddie Hearn dictate his whole life and shit. Just stop, yo. Eddie Hearn did, for the most part, he did his job. You did your part. Okay, he's a known name. He's the champion. He got all 3. He got 3 belts. He only missed 1 to be undisputed heavyweight champion. Y'all got him looking like he's the best thing since sliced bread. Y'all did your job. So AJ, get out from under Massa and live your own life. Live your own fucking your whole boxing career how you want to live it. And I do believe that he wanna be a promoter, like he said last year. You know what I'm saying? This money right here would be a start on that, because if he do get this 50 million along with the money he already got, he'll be worth more than Eddie Hearn. You'll be worth more than your promoter. Like, really? Like, I don't see what you're doing. Like, he asked for $50 million, like he know that would be what he needs to get whatever he wants in the future, I should say. Okay? So if Deontay Wilder is trying to give you your walking papers, take your walking papers and get away from Massa. Do whatever you want to do. Get away from Eddie Hearn, y'all. You can be your own man, all right? You do not have to listen to Eddie Hearn. You can cut Eddie Hearn out of the whole thing and take his spot as a promoter if that's really what you want to do. You could be a better promoter than Eddie Hearn as long as you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you will be a better promoter than Eddie Hearn as long as you give the people what they want. You keep your fighters winning and just don't lie so much. But you'll have a bank to outbank your rank as far as Eddie Hearn. You'll have money to outbank him. You know what I'm saying? Just take the $50 million and take the fight. Okay? At this point, we don't care about the ins and outs and all of that bullshit. We don't care. We just want to see the fight. But I mean, how long are you guys really going to wait? And for him to say For AJ to say, I don't know, I'm not ready to fight him, maybe 2019, 2020, 2021, and then turn around and put a $50 million price on it. He don't care if he wins. I really don't know. I really don't think he gives a fuck. If he gets that $50 million, he probably going to be out. See ya. He might do a rematch just to get some more money, but I think he has other plans after boxing, if you know what I mean. But that's it, and that's all I have to say about the situation. Until something else occurs, always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.